I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa.
We're just moving the car, because like I say, it's a big graveyard, you know.
Nice, a lot of old crypts, tombstones.
In my next video, I'm going to do a greatest hits of only the stuff that people can hear. And remember, there's people with hearing aids, and they'll say that it's not there. I says they can barely hear their grandson on the phone, never mind hearing a spirit that is a microscopic whisper. Not putting anybody down, not hating, just saying. I mean, but to put me down and saying, hey, that's I don't know what you're pushing here. I said, what, are you kidding? It's as real as it can get. See, we drove the car down here and this. Somebody's up there. Yeah, like I say, this is as real as it'll ever get. I'm telling you. Yeah, there is an afterlife. I've proven it. There's definitely voices. Now I'm going to come back here. I know they're not the same video, not recorded on the same day. This is in real time pretty much. So, a lot of cats over here. I'll talk it over.
Not bothered as much.
But it's super real. We do not do Ouija boards. We do not do seances. We do not try to conjure up any spirit. We just go for a walk. If they wish to speak, we let them speak. People who passed on, not the evil entities. We want to have a family experience. It's very unique, very different. Okay, let's get out and continue. Hello.
Hello.
Hello
Happy
to the people.
Weekend. Hello, everyone.
And how are you this fine day?
I'm doing good. Doing all right.
Are you going to be cooking anything from the crypt, or
I don't know yet what I'm going to be cooking.
you going to tell us the weather from the crypt a little bit later? The people want to know.
The weather's going to go up to 70 today. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's perfect.
what you taking a picture of?
50s, 40s at night. I'm taking like the whole angle going back there.
You remember my bride. Hello, everyone. Hello to you. Hello to you and yours. How is everybody? What's new?
The head's missing. Look.
Yeah, they do their ceremonies. They cut the head off and they go do a ceremony. Evil. Negative begets negative. But I guess they want some more negative, so they'll do negative. Boy. Yin and yang, right? Good and evil.
Well,
How about trying one thing?
the yin
Do it.
doesn't exist without the yang, and
That's
the other
right.
way around.
Darkness does not exist
You
without
can't
light.
talk.
In order to know lightness, you must know darkness. In order to know positive, you must know negative. But
I guess that's true.
do everything that is right and nothing that is wrong, and eventually you get something right that comes your way, periodically, I would say. Well, who's that? Hello. This is Babyland. This is all babies over here.
Babies, yeah.
Well, that's pretty depressing. You died in 1926. 3 years old. Went to be with the Lord. There's Leon. This is an old one. 1806 to 1824. To 1824. I just heard something. Amelia? My God, this cemetery is full of Brashards, honest to God. Does the Brashard family own this cemetery?
Well, there's a bunch of Parkers here, but it just could be that it's a large family. Right here, the Parkers.
She was born in 1860.
Wow.
Died in Biloxi, 1923.
So don't they, maintenance these?
Well, either the hurricane
tombstones?
or the.
They just leave them. They're not. You pay for it, and it's just.
It's supposed to be perpetual care. But what happens is you get the Lawnmower Man who's been drinking for 2 months, and bang, he smacks into it, and he says, "Oh, it was the hurricane that did it." You know. Look at this thing. Any spirit who wishes to speak may speak now. I can hear spirits. Most of you know me by now. This is unique. It must have taken a long time to make this one with all those little tiny rocks.
Rocks and a few shells.
It's been here since 1949. Any spirit who wishes to speak may speak now. Lewis, anybody wants to speak, say your name. Robert Gill. He died in, 2 years before I was born. What happened? Well, we are just about a week outside of Thanksgiving. Any spirit who wishes to leave a message, say hello, or talk. Died at Biloxi, Mississippi, February 5th, 1923. Lily, can you still hear my voice, Lily? What did you die of, Lily? Died kind of young. Died kind of young. 1885 to 1923. Did you meet Jesus? Any spirit who wishes to speak, I'm listening. Is the sister-in-law of Michael Smith from Kentucky. Can you hear my voice? Say something that only Michael Smith of Kentucky, one of the Crypt crew, Captain, are you able to hear my voice? Samantha Smith, sister-in-law. sister-in-law of Michael Smith, Samantha. What would only he know? Say something specific to Michael Smith's family. What's Samantha's middle name? Samantha Joe? Let's try a session for Kimmy. Kimberly over there in England. Gracie. Gladys. Gladys, can you hear me? Gladys, say anything that only Kimmy would know. How about Gamma? Gamma's grandfather. Gamma's grandfather, can you hear me right now? Gamma's from Yorkshire, England. Is Gamma's grandfather around? Is it Jama? I don't know. I think it's spelled with a G, but how about Mark from Yorkshire, England? One of our viewers. Is any of his family members around? Can you hear me? If you're the family member of Mark, how about Tina? Virginia. Any of her family members around? She visits this area. She has a military family and okay, well, any spirit who wishes to speak may speak now. I have the ability to hear spirits. I'm what they call, I guess, a clairvoyant. Not a clairvoyant, clairaudience. My apologies. Because clairvoyance apparently can predict the future from what I understand. But I am a clairaudience, which means I can hear them. Probably clearer and more precisely than 90% of the world, but I can hear it. And you can hear it too. Because after I hear it, I'm going to bring it out using high-end audio equipment. And it's almost invisible. But not for me, but a lot of the people. But I'll bring it all the way out so that you can hear it. Hello.
Hello. It's a pleasant day today.
Beautiful, huh?
Yes.
Do you have any questions you would like to ask? She's shy, so. Yes.
I can't think of anything.
Plant your corn early. What's that over there?
Sorry,
Oh, must have been a sailor.
From all those colorful flowers in front of us.
Yeah?
Right there.
Sailor.
Oh, nice.
Hey, sailor. Robert. Clarence. You know, I know that I can hear spirits, and I know that you're around me right now. So any spirit wishes to speak, speak now. Say your name on your tombstone is the best way. What did you die of, sir? This is no game. This is not fake. Don't have a liar on your hands. No scammer. That I can assure you. When I hear something and I put it up there and it says, go diving. You know, I believe it's saying go diving as best I can. You know, but it could be saying go Skyping, but it's a little bit different, but it's saying something. And there's a spirit speaking. It's hot enough as it is.
Yeah, let's go get the car. I wanna.
It's a beautiful.
Yeah, I don't feel safe.
I like that. Jesus. Hello. Thank you, Jesus. Jesus is my Lord and Savior.
We saw them a few times from here, the girls. They really keep it maintained.
Any spirit may speak. Louis. What's up, Louis? One thing you could do is press the share button. But most of all, press subscribe. Okay? But most of all, press subscribe. Okay? But most of all, press subscribe. Okay? Subscribe. Okay? I'm literally talking to the dead. Disembodied voices, people who are dead and are alive in the afterlife. It's a fact, it's a reality. I've tried to disprove it myself. Personally, can't do it. I could be someplace, even in my car, and I say, how's that voice? I'm the only one in the car, and I'm going 60. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, subscribe. You know, they seem to think we're not supposed to. Like I keep telling people, I says, oh, you're not supposed to talk to spirits. And the girl that was talking right there with her father, I keep saying, her father right there, crying her eyes out. Who do you think she's talking to? She's talking to her father who died, a spirit. And if you can't talk to spirits, you can't talk to Jesus because, or God, it says in the Bible, he says, God is spirit. You must worship him in spirit and in truth. That's Maria's favorite sound. That's how I start any horror movie, right? A horror movie, kids in a playground. And you had a little lamb,
And they all fall
lamb.
And they all fall down.
Oh yeah. That's how I start a horror movie. We're gonna move.
Favorite sound.
Yeah, we're gonna move the car because it's a little bit loud area. It's a very big graveyard.
From peacefulness to noise.
Yeah. And remember, it's not about the graveyard. It's about hearing a spirit. And it's not about being spooky. Though,
Well, you hear them in the car sometimes,
Yeah.
and even on the beach.
oh yes.
Too loud in the whole going.
Damn. That's right. Julia, we heard you. We heard you loud and clear. Now, I don't think it was you, but who knows? Maybe it was you. You says, nobody cares for you. Well, we care. We care.
I don't think it was Julia.
It could be.
Her family cares for her.
Yeah, her family all crossed over.
Her whole family definitely care for her.
Well, it's probably meaning nobody cares anymore because, you know, she's been gone since 1891. Died of a horrible burn by going up to the fireplace because it was cold that day, and she had long gowns in those days, and she was knitting, and she got a little bit closer to the fireplace. It caught fire, and it burnt her to a crisp, unfortunately, and she died 36 hours later. So you're not in pain anymore, Julia?
Definitely not.
Are you
It all
happy in the
goes away.
afterlife? So people do care for you. I want you to know that. Speak to us here. Can you say your name, Julia? Your father was a butcher. Your brother was a butcher. Your uncle was a butcher. I guess she was a seamstress of some sort. Now, this here is sunken in quite a bit, see?
Oh, yeah.
It's going down like this.
Yeah. Goes like that.
Yeah. Did your coffin cave in when this sunk? Did it pop the top of your casket? Because in those days, I don't know if they put the cement housing there. Yeah. Housing there. Yeah. Philip was your father. Like I say, I like to revisit some of the ones that definitely do talk. So hopefully you don't mind. They're not all the same because they're saying different things. And the more you get to know them, the more that they'll start to open up a little bit and say, the guy really does hear me. So that's why they speak a little bit more. That's what we're doing. What's that say up there, babe?
In memory of Sophronia Terry, wife of G. Cox, 18531904. Captain Clement Cox.
Captain, can you hear me? Person in this tomb, can you hear me? Do you remember being placed here the day that you were buried? Martha White Heller. Can you hear me, Martha? Any spirit who wishes to speak may speak now. My brother Paul, can you hear me? Are you with Mom? My mother or my brother or my father? What is my sister's middle name? Maria's granddad, who liked to say poetry. Right?
Yeah, he used to read me poetry, and I used to bring him dinner, and I used to just sit there, and I thought it was very sweet. He used to write his own poetry.
Were you his hairstylist?
Yeah, I cut his hair actually. He was like late 90s. And I was very, very,
You used to cut all three of his
fragile. He didn't have much hair, but I cut it. It was sweet.
You used to give him a hairstyle with a sponge?
No, just a scissor.
If any spirit that can hear my voice wishes to leave a message for any one of all of the subscribers to this channel, or any one of the viewers of this channel, there's a lot more viewers. So, say something specific that the viewer will be able to know that was for me. Ready? Any spirit, leave a message now for one of the viewers, and they will let me know in the comments whether it was your family member or not. Go ahead. It's best if you say your name. I'm listening. Jackie, I'm at your gravestone. Can you hear me? Like I say, I hear spirits, but for me, I hear it. It's a whisper. It's something. I have to bring it out. Sometimes I just hear it plain as day, like somebody standing right next to me. But in general, it is still hard to hear. But I know I heard something over here. Was it this one? Yeah. 4 people. Had to be this one. Huh. It was this one. This was empty, but yeah, it's empty. Well, 78, 2005, and 2002. Any spirit here wishes to speak. Now, I walked right here, and you asked me if I can hear you. Whoever it was around this general area, speak now. I did hear you. There's a spirit that wants to be heard, and you asked, can you hear me? Hello, Joseph. It was a girl, though. Brenda Faulkner. Bouchard. My God. Do the Bouchard family own this cemetery, honestly? There's somebody here that wants to be heard. We're going in. You're inside one of the crypts right now. Can anybody hear me? I was here a few days back, and you asked, can you hear me? Well, I can hear you. What do you wish to say and speak? You wanted me to tell your family members you're okay? What's the name of your family members? I'm giving you some time to speak. What do you wish to tell the world? that pretty princess's name? That's my beautiful angel. A lot of it, to be honest, is small talk, because there's mostly family people here. The creepy sounds that you hear in somebody's basements down in the cellar, why would you want to hear them? They were probably bad spirits when they were alive, and so they're a bad spirit when they're dead. If you have a good jovial spirit when you're alive, you got a good jovial spirit when you're dead. Hello, Peter. Are there any spirits here from England? You were born in England, but you are buried in the United States of America. Is there anybody who committed murder here in this graveyard? Anybody here in this graveyard? Anybody here murdered? Anybody here commit? Can't say it, it's algorithm. Rest assured, from all of the research I did, you're here. You do not clock out until your time is finished. Well, I think my time is finished, so I'm gonna, no. Go through this whole learning experience. That's what life is, I think. Learn it, right? Instead of having to come back and do it again, and do it again, and do it again, and do it again. Look at that. Look how big that one is. Look, go stand next to it, sweets. It's pretty big one.
In loving memory of our dear mother, Ellen O'Brien, wife of W. Collins James
O'Brien, in 1856, did you come from Ireland, or were you born here in the United States of America? She's making a beeline over there because that's where we heard our pup the last time. My sweet cookie boo-boo. That's your daddy. That's your mama. Let me tell you, when your pups go, for people who don't have pups that literally sleep in the bed with them, sit right next to them on there. Not when you're 14 and you're off to school and then you're off to college, you're gone 4 months of the year, but I mean a pup that you are with every single day. There's probably no difference either, by the way. You know, it depends on the relationship. But if you have let's say that, more of a relationship, if you will, a serious relationship, when they go, boy, that is devastating. I mean, I'm telling you, I love my father more than a miner loves gold, and my mother and my brother very much, no doubt about it, no getting around it. Okay? But I gotta tell you, when my pup died, that kicked like a horse. So always say the right things.
We do that as a tradition.
What?
We watch Scrooge from Charles Dickens.
Yeah.
We have the book, and I love it. It's a hardcover book, and we watch that every Thanksgiving. The one with George C. Scott.
Yeah, that's the good one.
That's our favorite one.
Yeah.
He's just a great actor. He's great in it.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
You know it almost word for word.
Come in. I intend to. Sir, you don't know me, nor do I wish to. Scrooge. What a great movie. Probably the best of all time. I cannot emphasize, this is as real as it gets. Just because you can't hear it doesn't mean others can't. And remember, a lot of you, especially the Crypt crew, these are the regulars and the first 1,000 people. And I can tell you, you become a Crypt crew by being able to be a critical listener. You develop yourself into that. Like a musician, develop yourself to be able to be a critical listener. I am a musician. So that does give me a benefit to being able to hear subtleties. That's really what it is. And some of you do know that when you do hear it, it could be your family member. I'm going around and I'm hearing some spirits speaking. It actually could be one of your family members. And if you know it, let me know. Because they'll say something specific. I say, oh, you know, the only person to call me Ladybird was Mr. Johnson. No. Was whoever, you know what I'm saying? Or hey, he always called me Turtle, or whatever. It's like you run out of breath, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it takes energy.
Yeah, it takes energy. That's true. Because what is your brain? Your brain is a battery, right? It's built like a battery, you know? Well, okay, we're off to see the wizard.
You need to be armored though, protection.
Yeah.
You can't just let.
What's all about doing this?
You have to praise before and after.
Yeah, you do your
can't
power
just let them follow. Come with
No, you do a superpower prayer, and you come in with a pleasing mental attitude. You do not have any anxiety, any anger. It brings it to you. And that's when you'll start to get the evil stuff. You see people on TV telling off the spirit. It says, "Ooh, you better watch out. You're gonna get your ass kicked."
You don't need to do that, because if you have bad energy, you attract it to you. If you feel
But if you have good energy, the good personality, and you're here and you're doing a family thing, so we get the family people, pretty much, which is interesting and unique. All right, we're gonna take off now. Say goodbye for the moment, and I'll see you.
If you're new, feel free to subscribe.
Yes, subscribe.
Check out our new
merchandise
and,
under the description.
Likes, and hope to see you soon.
And you can tip in the tip jar, which the tip jar, we get all of your love gift. The merchandise, we get a $5 tip from, no matter what price that thing is. But you are supporting the team, and people see it and ask questions, and they can subscribe, see? But the tip, we get the entire love gift. All right. Happy Thanksgiving, I hope you had. Happy
Well,
Christmas.
only America celebrates Thanksgiving. Canada had it a couple of weeks ago, a while ago. But I believe only America. But, I mean, you could be anywhere and say, hey, I'm going to celebrate it if you're in another
4th of July.
But mainly, basically, just America.
Yeah. Well, we'll take off there. I'm seeing some people start to come in. Gonna clean there.
Thank you for watching, and
hope to see you again.
Take care.
Now we're off to go shopping, right? That's what we usually do. Or if somebody sent us a love gift through the tip area, then we go to, McDonald's, Burger King. Not McDonald's so much, because they wanted to make their burgers $18, so we don't do that. Their burgers $18, so we don't do that. But we'll go to the Olive Garden if somebody sends us a big enough tip. Olive Garden. I love the Olive Garden. What's the Olive Garden? Well, it's Italian food.
Oh, the only thing I like it, but I love the tiramisu.
Yeah.
My favorite, only the way they make it. That's
the best in the world.
A woman makes it from her house and gives it to them. I guess she makes a bunch of tiramisus.
Yeah,
but she makes it perfect.
You want a good tiramisu, you go to the Olive Garden.
Yeah, I could eat a whole tub. Well, not really, but I would. That's how great it is.
You want some now, right?
I love that.
I found it. Finally found it.
I want this for Christmas. I don't know, they're just so cute. Especially that, and that one, and that. Hi, I'm gonna cook for John right now. Mine is leftover. I have leftover food. But I'm gonna cook for my John.
I like your Santa Claus back there.
That? Oh, this, yeah. Thank you. That's from my mother-in-law. She has
my
beautiful
mother.
taste. Yeah, John's mom. Yep. And she has beautiful taste, and I love everything she gave us. I really appreciate beautiful little gifts, and
You're beautiful.
appreciate her actually. I don't eat meat actually, it's for John. It's grass-fed meat though, so it's better for you. But yeah, I don't eat meat.
It's okay. You can eat lamb. Just kidding.
I'm going to get one of these. Right. Don't like it in here. Quite concerned, isn't it? Bear's been in here recently.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner.